All right. Morning, everyone. I'm Gary Camp with Nashville Superspeedway. Thrilled to have everyone back here at the track again. It's great to see so many faces and so much energy and activity in the media center here at Nashville. Many of you knew Sam Bass. He was hard to miss. NASCAR's first officially licensed artist. From 2002 to 2011, Sam designed the coveted Gibson Guitar Trophy that we gave away here at Nashville Superspeedway. He was a loyal, supportive, just a wonderful friend of the track since its inception. Never without a smile and a warm greeting for many of you fans and really the entire industry. Sam sadly passed away in February of 2019 at age 57 after a lengthy kidney illness. I'm going to just read a quick quote here that I found from Dale Earnhardt Jr. I think this says it well. Everybody knows how Sam was, how great he was, how amazing. There's not many people that you meet in your life that are so happy to see you every time they see you, and he was just that way. And he set such a great example for all of us on how to treat people and how to just maintain relationships. He just seemed to be so grateful for everything that ever happened to him. I hope that he's celebrated because he meant a lot to this sport. So to further celebrate Sam here at Nashville Superspeedway, joining us today for a special presentation, we've got Mark Bass, Sam Bass's son, Greg Stumpf with Off Axis Paint, and Erik Moses, the track president here. Greg, I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, I'll take this over. It's Mark's first big press conference, so he's a little nervous. So, but I'll keep it short. You know, no better way than Nashville to represent Sam Bass with guitars and fast cars, and we really am just honored to keep this kind of tradition going with you, Erik. So I'll let Mark grab this guitar and present it to the track here. Yeah, so like I said, just super honored. You know, this guitar represents Sam pretty well with a lot of pictures if you guys want to see up front, but this is going to be kind of the staple, and just really honored to even be a part of this, man, and to keep Sam's name, you know, in this track and everything. So I appreciate it, Erik.
Thank you. For all of you that know, as Gary said, I mean, Sam had a special place in this sport and certainly a special place at this track. We thought that was worthy of not only a tribute to him, but one that would be permanent. This will be on display here very soon. I think we're going to hang it over there for now, where we gave away our truck series guitar, and then it will have a place of permanence over here in a case so that everyone can see it. We want people that visit this track to understand how much Sam meant to this track and how much he meant to the tradition of racing here. In addition to that, we're working on another project that will be a bit more visible to the public and outside on the venue. Hopefully a large-scale mural that will also have a plaque, so it'll tell people a little bit about Sam for those like myself who didn't have the pleasure to be able to meet him in person, but who should know about what he meant, again, to this sport and to this track. So we're very pleased. Thank you for this. It's beautiful. Mark, thank you. I've gotten to know Denise Bass over the last couple months. We've had some really great conversations. She, like everybody else I've run into in this sport, has been super generous with her knowledge and information about the sport, and it's helped. And thankfully, she was good about how we wanted to come about continuing the Gibson tradition, but not trying to replicate what Sam did. We didn't think that was the right way to keep that tradition going, and so, but this is, and so we're really happy to have this. Happy that you guys would come and do this for us, and so I think we will take any questions if people have questions.
Yep, right behind you, Kathy.
Tucker White, last word on sports. Erik, this is kind of going off topic from what's happening right now, but yesterday during the just before the truck race, lines for the outside the ticket main entrance were stretching at one point out onto the road. And given that, I don't know if you're familiar enough with the history of NASCAR to get this next thing, but what's to prevent a repeat of Kentucky in 2011 on Sunday with the Cup race with guests trying to enter the track?
So I wasn't in the sport in 2011, but I have heard the legend, like many other legends in this sport, about Kentucky Motor Speedway. We have a plan that we're executing. Those lines got moved pretty quickly, and we were clean and clear by 7:20. So people were in before the race started, and we think we'll do a better job of that. what folks have to understand, and I think our fans are understanding and patient because they know this is the first time we've activated this track in 10 years, that we're still learning a couple things. And we're going to have some bumps in the road here and there as we iron out things, but we'll get it right. We'll get it right as much as we can this year, and each year it'll get better.
All right, thank you.
Right here.
Yeah, Terrell Davis, Middle Tennessee Racing News. Guys, a lot of us here knew Sam and really liked him a lot. He was a precious man. How are you going to carry on his tradition? Is his gallery still open? Are you guys involved in designing things? What's up?
Yeah, we have a few things we're doing. It's taken us a little bit of time to get it rolling. We're kind of at the mercy of Denise. I'm not going to push her and tell her when it's going to be time to roll that stuff out. But there is definitely some stuff in works, and I think when the right time and when we get it right, we're going to kind of announce that to the public. But the Twitter pages and stuff are still up, so you can still go there. And then once we do get all this stuff, we'll definitely announce it to the public.
Hey, Greg, could you talk a little bit to your relationship with Sam, just how involved you were with him?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as Sam got sicker and sicker, I came, into the sport. If anybody doesn't know me, I paint a lot of the helmets out here, so that's pretty much my bread and butter for the sport. But, he loved these guitars and loved doing them, and he got to a point where he couldn't paint them, and he would design them, and then I would take them and paint them for the, racetracks for Daytona 500 and everything else. So, he loved doing these. I can't tell you how many times when I'm painting this guitar, I hear him in my head, put more flake on it, because that was his thing. He wanted these things flake and, jazzed up. So, just for me, it's kind of being like a young race car driver, like a William Byron getting to work with Jeff Gordon. You can't ask for a better friend and mentor than Sam was to me. So I owe him a lot for my career.
That's great. Right here.
Daniel McFadden with FrontStretch.com. Erik, can you just maybe discuss a little bit what the last few days have been like for you in the build-up to this track coming back alive after 10 years? How much sleep have you been getting this week in preparation for tomorrow?
Not nearly as much as I would like. I don't want to offend any of the ladies in here, but it feels like giving birth, right? we're giving birth to this place, and it's been very satisfying. Those who have, and there are many in the room who have been here over the several months that we've been in preparation. Just a month ago, this place didn't look like what it looks like today. And so lots of pride for our team and how hard everybody has worked to present what you're seeing out here the last couple days. Lots of excitement about the honor and, frankly, privilege of being able to bring back Cup Series racing to Middle Tennessee after such a long absence. And just looking for some more good racing and thankful to be playing a part in that.
Any other questions? We will have a press conference at noon in here with representatives from Ally, Erik and Alex Bowman, so we can ask a few more questions of Erik then. Anybody want any photos are welcome to come forward. And thanks everybody for your time.
I was going to say, you got something for us to put this in? I think we're going to put it right on the wall.
You just thought you were going to play it?
That's the next thing.